Top of the morning, top of the night, whatever the case may be. My name's Ben Matthews, aka Ben Time Traveler. I am what I am. Your alien government within inside the government ain't who they say they are. Cancel, 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 cancel. You know, it's funny when the left was canceling everybody left and right, they didn't have a problem with it. Now that they're getting canceled, they're out here crying like little bitches, man. Those sissified bitches at that, man. And Rosie O'Donnell, who gives a shit what she's got to say, man? I mean, who gives a shit what any of them got to say, man? They're nobodies, man. If you got a little bit of money in your pocket and shit, think that you're somebody, you ain't nobody, man. Who gives a shit, man? What Rosie O'Donnell's got to say? But when the left starts getting canceled, though, they're out here crying foul, foul, foul. But man, when they were canceling us left and right, they didn't have a problem with it, man. You know, nothing about freedom of speech, and now it's all freedom of speech and Trump's weaponizing this and weaponizing that. No, what comes around goes around, man. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, man. It's that simple, man. I don't know how my phone's working. I left it on top of my car the other day ago and drove off, and I lost it. And lucky enough, I found it 8 blocks away, all smashed to shit. I mean, it's all smashed. Seems to still be working somewhat. I don't know if there's any sound going through it or the picture's all cracked or what. I don't know, man. But I just wanted to come on here and say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, man. If you don't like being canceled, then you shouldn't be running your mouth about lies, man. Russia, 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 this bitch, All right, man. Just want to let you all know I'm doing all right. Probably be a little while before I get another phone. I also lost my wallet. Never did get my wallet back, so what a pain in the butt that is, man. I cancel all my credit cards and just now I gotta go get a new driver's license. I just got a new driver's license because the 22nd of August was my birthday, so I had to get a new driver's license and shit. Just got a new one, man. I don't even think I had it a week. But it was my fault, man. I had something on my mind and shit. My brother being in the hospital and wasn't thinking straight. And nobody to blame except myself. But nobody ever turned my wallet in or brung it over for a reward. I give somebody shit. $50 reward to bring my wallet back. They could kept what money was in it. But that ain't happening, so. Alright, y'all have a blessed day, night, whatever the case may be. Eyes to the sky. Just like I said about Atlas, I said there's going to be more and more comments that you're going to be witness to, and it's happening now. You see it, man. There's like they're coming from left and right, and up and down. Just like I said, man. I gave that warning, man. Go back and look at my videos. Tell me if I'm lying. I ain't lying. I said this before anybody else even talked about it. Now it's becoming true. I said there'd be more solar flares and the sun messing up and acting up, and that's happening. You get that electricity, man, from Atlas and all the other ones, man. It has such a major effect on planet Earth and the sun, you know. I said there be an uptick in earthquakes, and you're seeing that's happening. We have earthquakes every day, man, but I call it out for what it is, and I'm right over the target, man. Been right. There's an uptick in earthquakes. Same thing with volcanoes. I said, go back and look at the video, man. You know. Then afterwards, everybody keeps coming out and talking about, and China's supposed to have been shooting down a UFO or a meteorite. That's a crock of shit too, man. All right, I'm just gonna let y'all know that's all crock of shit, man. That was a missile shot from the ground and came up in an arc, and then he shot it out. Probably practicing whatever the hell they were doing. I'm not too sure or the reason why they did it, but I know that's what happened because the meteor, so-called meteorite, it came up and arced. Meteors don't do that. They come down on an angle, or they come down. Period, man. They don't come up and arc like that did, man. But you know what? People are gonna be out here making money off it and shit, man. Putting commercials on their YouTube videos. Oh, China shot down a meteorite. China shot down a UFO. And it ain't what happened, man. It ain't what happened at all. Go back and look at the video, man, and you'll see it. It's arcing, man. It came up from the ground and arced, and then they shot it out. I don't know what they were doing, but never believe anything out of fucking China anyway, man. The two hung lows and two can't choose are liars, man. Cancel them out, man. Cancel them all out, man. You want to run your mouth and shit, man, and tell lies and shit? Call me a Nazi? Call me a communist? I ain't no, you know. And then you find out the Biden administration was targeting Kurt, Charlie, and his organizations. They were targeting the Christians, man. Period. Mothers and fathers that had concerns about what their children were being taught in school and shit. And these son of a bitches want to come out here and call us, you know, what they're calling you, each and every one of yous, is exactly what they are. Exactly what they are. You know, look at history, man. Stalin and all of them, man. Hitler. They all did the exact same thing that they're doing and shit, man. But see, this is United States of America, man. God's powerful, man. He might not be as powerful as he used to be back in the 30s and 40s and earlier, but it's still a whole lot of people believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, King in this country, man. And you got my brothers and sisters in the hood. They're starting to see the truth, and that's why they voted for Trump, shit, man. Because they're seeing what these people really are, man, and they're starting to have an understanding that they're down on a totem pole of getting anywhere in life and shit, because these elite don't want to help my brothers and sisters in the hood or low income people and shit. They act like they do, but they don't. Take all that money that they're doing for the homeless and this and that and shit, and they ain't done jack diddly shit. Like California, billions and billions of dollars. They could have had some work programs going on, man, and work training programs and shit. Like I always said, teach somebody about plumbing, teach somebody about electricity, teach somebody about auto mechanics, etc., heating and cooling, you know, and paid for that and got somewhere and created a whole lot of jobs for these people. But no, they supposed to be helping them and nothing, man. It's just a waste. It was just a waste of freaking money, man. Communists don't work, man. Socialism don't work. Like I said, I don't even know if I got any sound on this. I can't see the chat. Can't see shit. My screen's all shattered. Shattered, man. So I don't know if this is working or what, man. But and it's going to take 12, 13 hours after I stop this live feed and shit for it to process on my phone, which it'll be done processing within 20 minutes and less if I go to somebody else's phone or get online on a computer and shit. Within 10, 15 minutes, my video will be up and done processing. But on my phone, it just spins and spins and spins with the processing shit, which I'm used to it, man. You know, I told you I was a beta, man. Test run from the shadow banning and the banning and all that shit, man. I was the first. I was before any of all these other ones, Alex Jones and Chowder and Pete Santilli and you name it, man. You know, I just think of all the Republican, Christian, conservative, truth seekers, freedom fighters that been banned and shit. You know, think of it. It's in the hundreds of thousands just in the United States of America. Look it over in the UK now. You know, acting like China, man. All right. Peace, love, and understanding. Much respect, and God bless each and every one of you.